Hello, it's the Tag Team Talent Podcast again. 4 decades in the biz, countless shows, and somehow he's still standing. And today, he's your host. Here he is, Scott Edwards.
Hi, and welcome back to the Tag Team Talent Podcast. I got 3 amazing videos, great stand-up comedy, a little bit of music. Oh, waving next to me is my partner. You've seen him many times. It's Bob Stubiner.
Well, hello. Hi, Scott. How are you doing?
Good to have you back on the show.
It's great to be had.
What have you been up to?
Well, let's see. Not much. I was just hanging at home waiting for you to give me a call to come back over and do this.
Well, that's because
that's all I ever do.
Retired.
I don't do anything else. I just wait for Scott to call.
He's actually a very talented...
Call me. Please, Scott, please call me today so I can be on your podcast. Please.
He's actually very talented when it comes to computer work. He's got one of the largest music collections I know. No. You provide me with amazing music. Thank you.
You're welcome. I do like music.
And it's so great to always have you on the show as my co-host.
It's great to be had.
And speaking of music, our first act, first video for our audience is a very funny comic musician.
Well, really?
Yes. He worked for me recently in a show, but this is a more recent recording he sent me and said we could use. Would you like to hear a little comedy music?
Yeah.
Please?
Okay, all right. Just these 3 times.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Blair, very talented comic. He opened up for, he co-wrote a movie with Rodney Dangerfield, and he opened up for George Carlin for like a decade.
Yeah,
very funny guy. A little comedy music with Dennis Blair.
Yep.
Willie Nelson doing a public service announcement against social disease. To all the girls I've loved before, take it, Julio, soon you will be very sore. If you know my theory about Elvis Presley, if Elvis was alive today, he would be doing commercials now. Elvis would have done Taco Bell. Well, since my baby left me, I'm going to Taco Bell. I had the bean burrito and I don't feel so well. I feel like bloated, baby. I feel like bloated, baby. Guess I should have gone to Burger King. Oh, yeah. Elvis for Taco Bell. I'm glad they changed the slogan for Taco Bell. I don't think a restaurant that serves beans should have as a slogan, make a run for the border. But that's just me. You like the 50s, Elvis Presley, right? Yeah, great. Here's a little fun fact that not everybody knows. The shortest song ever written, ever recorded, was written and recorded in the 1950s. Here it comes. Do you love me? No! Okay, that was the shortest song. I love the ballads in the 50s. The ballads were great because like they go slow, right? And the music's playing and everything like that. And all of a sudden, in the middle of the song, the guy would stop singing, start talking. Baby, I realized how much you meant to me when I found out how much money your father has. I'll love you till the day I die. Every song in the 50s ended like that. Ba 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 dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding. Even sad songs. Cindy fell off of my motorcycle and she was crushed into 1,000 pieces. All right, that's all the 50s, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Janis Joplin had a Christmas album, too. Remember that one? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I'm talking about chestnuts hopping around an open fire. I'm not talking about cashews. I'm not talking about walnuts. I'm not talking... All right, we get it, Janis.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Blair doing a little bit of 50s music and adding some jokes.
Very funny stuff.
What do you think?
Good stuff. A few vintage jokes there.
Yeah, and you're kind of a
Taco
music
Bell
expert. So, you could tell he was right on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, the Taco Bell son, run for the border.
Yeah, I mean, that's about a 40-year-old joke now, I think.
Yeah, well, it
but
still
works for him.
Hey, he's out there performing
Dennis.
today. Dennis, thanks for letting us use the video. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed that little bit of comedy music with Dennis Blair, but I have some great stand-up comedy for you.
Oh, wonderful.
In fact, this guy is one of the few Native American comics working the stages today. He's still out touring and does a lot of cruise ships, so keep an eye out for Marc Yaffee.
Marc Yaffee.
You've seen him before.
I think so, on this very podcast.
You've seen him before. He's very, very funny. Let's watch one of his sets. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Marc Yaffee.
Now they're featured in the casinos. You see these celebrity slot machines. You seen these? I've seen a Jeff Foxworthy slot machine. They got a Clint Eastwood slot machine. They need a Dr. Phil slot machine. Every time you lose, you're like, what were you thinking? If we're gonna have celebrity-themed slot machines, we need native-themed slot machines. I want to go into Indian casino, see a video poker machine, Custer's Last Hand. Payback's a bitch. Get back here, we're not even yet. What we need, though, at every Indian casino are native hypnotists. You should walk in every Indian casino and be like, white people, you're getting very sleepy, very sleepy. You will give back all of the land. At our blackjack tables, you will split threes against the dealer's 10. And you will stop claiming that your grandmother is a Cherokee Indian princess. Hey, it is actually great to be back here in northern Mexico, or as the rest of the country calls it, Los Angeles. Yeah, L.A. now stands for lacking Anglos. They got a proposal now in Congress. They want to build a 2,000-mile-long wall between the U.S. and Mexico, 20 feet high. What? You build a 20-foot-high wall between the U.S. and Mexico, Mexico will become the largest producer of 21-foot extension ladders. And pole vaulting will be the new national sport. You know, a 20-foot wall ain't gonna stop shit. 3,000 miles of shark-infested waters and a leaky boat didn't stop the Pilgrims. Or as I like to call it, the worst surprise costume party ever. Did you hear about this one? The Supreme Court ruled that the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, can adopt a highway for litter removal. That would be one scary road to get caught drinking and driving. Cop pulls you out of your car and I go, geez, officer, I don't know what happened back there. I was just driving along. I hit a big white cone. That's it. That's what makes us great is diversity. Look at our television networks now. Almost every group has their own network. Black folks have BET. Shoppers have QVC. Mexican, Irish, Navajos, we've got Court TV. It's time for all Native American television network. We're going to call that TPTV. We have shows like Survivor Reservation, Wheel of Misfortune, Whose Land Is It Anyway? I'm Marc Yaffee. You guys have been great. Thank you very much.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
He is so funny. That was Marc Yaffee live on stage. In fact, that was an American Indian convention, and so there was a lot of his regular Indian material in there, but very, very funny.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, and it's important to do stuff the audience can relate to, and so, read the room really works in that case, and if you have a room full of Indian... artifacts? No, Indian people, American Indian people.
Read the room, Scott. Read the room.
Well, Marc Yaffee, very, very funny, a really good friend of mine. He's still out performing. Keep an eye out for him in cruise ships, in casinos, and Indian casinos. Oh, and a very funny guy. But I hope you enjoyed that. I know you did.
I
did.
Thoroughly enjoyed
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Marc Yaffee. All right, it's time.
It is?
Yes. No, not to leave. The Classic Rewind.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Classic Rewind. This is the best part of the show.
It is so great because we get a chance to share some of the comedy from back when we owned a chain of comedy clubs.
The memories.
The TV shows. This is one of my favorites. I think it's one of yours.
Okay.
Babyman, Bruce Baum.
Yes.
Yes.
Good old.
You like Bruce?
I love Bruce.
Bruce is amazing. You guys are going to love him too. Sit back and enjoy a little great stand-up comedy by the one and only Babyman, Bruce Baum.
gentlemen, when you're in a fix, when you're in a bind, there's only one crime fighter to call, and that's Babyman! Babyman. Accidentally breastfed for 26 years. We're not talking about Batman. Caved wussy. We're not even talking about Superman, a blue panty kisser. We're not even talking about the flying heroine, Wonder Woman. Goddamn DC-10 tits. I'm so sick and tired of all these minority groups complaining. You're blacks, you're gays, you're Jews. Hey, what about us normal people? Boy, we had a good time today. Nobody can say we didn't. Tim and John and I, we all went downtown. We found a bunch of Greyhound dogs and painted buses on their sides. One of those kind of days. Then we went over to that Hare Krishna temple. We went over to that Hare Krishna temple and tried to sell them some airline tickets. You know, people come up to us all the time and they say, blues. It's how come you guys don't do anything nice and easy? And we say, hey! We never do anything nice and easy. We do it nice and rough. Ready, girls? Ba-bum-bum! Good job in the city. Woo! Working for the man every night and day. You want to know what else? The men that are sleeping. What about the fever shot?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Marty Feldman-ized was actually his hit song.
Yeah.
Babyman Bruce Baum, you saw some of the best comedy ever.
Yeah, it was
and back in, well, it said 1982, but he is a great friend, a great guy.
Yeah.
I bet that brings back memories.
Sure does.
Oh, well, anyway, it was a great showcase
I'm glad,
for some amazing comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, we had comedy music with Dennis Blair. We had Marc Yaffee doing some Indian humor, and then the one and only Babyman Bruce Baum. You've now seen history. Very, very funny guy. Thanks so much for joining us on the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Thank you, Bob.
Oh, thank you, Scott. Thanks for having
me on the show. You did a
invite
great
me
job.
back anytime because I'm not doing anything.
When it comes to co-hosting, you're the best.
Oh, thank you.
And I appreciate you.
And you know what? You don't get enough credit for being the host.
Well, I am the host.
You know, you're here every time. Every time I come over to be on the show, you're always here.
And
that
ladies and
takes
gentlemen,
dedication.
Bob is rarely dressed. So nice to see you out dressed.
Well,
in public,
yeah, at least in men's clothing.
Anyway, thanks for joining us for the Tag Team Talent Podcast. We'll see you next week.
Time to go.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss the next big talent reveal. And don't forget to write in the comments below which performer you thought was best in this episode. We love hearing from you. See you soon.